consideration basically. So doing that, I thought it was alright, cool, I need to look for another track that would work well for this. So yeah, so now I've picked Mayorkun featuring Davido. Basically, I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna also watch the new Burna Boy one, and then compare them and let you know which one I prefer anyway. So I have heard the Burna Boy one before, so I will listen to the Mayorkun featuring Davido track first. Just to make this quick and snappy. Which video do I pick as my favorites? Drum roll, please. I'm back with another one. Yeah. Alright, cool. This episode, alright. First of all, let me tell you, this is your favorite YouTuber coming back to you with another episode, doing a reaction video, of course, Afro reaction video. And I am going to basically, instead of doing, the normal reaction video for a track, I'm like, you know what, I don't, everyone is doing it basically, and it's something that I'm not opposed to. I'm gonna carry on doing them basically, but once in a while you need to freshen, liven things up a bit, so I thought to myself, why not try to do reaction videos but comparisons? So I call this Afro versus. And the essential thing is that all I'm doing basically is that I'm comparing two tracks that have recently come out, or at least two tracks that are similar. And obviously it's tricky. I'll tell you this, right? I was gonna do, sorry, give me a second. Yeah, I was gonna do, stop it. I was gonna do a Burna Boy one versus Darku, because I like both. But I thought to myself, it's gonna be quite unfair for me to try to then judge. You know what I mean? Because I have to judge it on different aspects, not just the video and the lyrics and you should be saying, but everything. You get me? Like the quality of the video, the creativity, the innovation. You know what I'm saying? I'm really about us moving the Afro scene forward. So it's not just about the sound or the swag in the video. No, it's about everything. So I was like, this probably isn't fair because maybe the budgets are different. You got to take all these factors into consideration basically. So doing that, I thought it was alright, cool. I need to look for another track that would work well for this. So yeah, so now I've picked Mayorkun featuring Davido. Basically, I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna also watch the Burna Boy one, and then compare them and let you know which one I prefer anyway. So I have heard the Burna Boy one before, so I will listen to the Mayorkun featuring Davido track first. Davido, David. All right, so this one here, which one is it? There you go. This one is called Betty Butter, right? Mayorkun featuring Davido. So let's watch it. It's fairly short. It's a 2:minute 15. I've not watched it or seen it before. So
round one, fight.
Shake me. Which one you say? What can't give me your heart.
Oh Lily,
nice to meet ya. Betty Butter, say you can have my daughter. Make we link up later. Betty Butter, it go shock you like this when you go see the wire. When you enter. Which one you say? If you trust person like me like that. Yeah, so tell me.
So you say, which one you say? If you trust person like me like that. I'm different, said, but all you're saying is, are you trying to say you don't, trust a person like me, like that? You're saying so. Everything else is pretty straightforward, broken English, nothing too crazy there.
Tell me how was I to know? Which one you say? What can't give me your heart, baby.
You can't give me. Very straightforward.
I'm never letting go. Nice to meet ya, Betty Butter. I am not a banker, but I go spray you dollars. Body is dripping water. Nice. Olapo meta, told me you nice. Loving father to my son and my lovely.
Said Olapo meta. Hold on, let me just please. Olapo meta, told me you nice. I don't know what that means, I'm gonna lie to you. I've heard that phrase before, Olapo meta. But then he said, Ntori mi o nice, which is because I'm not nice. So Ntori means because. You can say Ntori wikwe, you get me? But he said Ntori mi o nice, which just it lends well to the flow, you know what I mean, like of the of that line basically. So, but yeah, Tori me you're nice means because I'm not nice. But if I think hard, I will be able to. Because, for example, meta is 3. I believe he said olakbo. Akbo, for example, is like pocket. You get me? But again, I don't want to give you. I don't want to confuse here. But so I don't even want to try to, because I don't think I'm not thinking completely well clear there in that line. But all I can tell you is that the other bit means because I'm not nice. It's basically saying, I'm saying you're doing this because I'm not nice, because you think I'm not nice, whatever.
That to my son and my lovely daughters. So which one we say, you know, be just person like me like that. So tell me how was I to know? We say, which one we say, you know what, God, give me your heart. Baby, I'm never letting go.
Pastor's daughter, queen of land, kékeré ló ti japa, bí àkísà.
Oh, see, I'm struggling a bit, but I think it's a Latikiri, Abi, Lati Jagba. Go back. So Kekere Luti, I think it says Jakba. I believe what it says is obviously Kekere from young. You know what I'm saying? Luti. I think he said Jakba, I believe so. And I believe that's, you know what I mean? I don't know actually, I don't really Jakba. I believe, because I've heard again, this is a word I've heard before, you get me? But I've never, you know what I'm saying, when someone says it in a sentence, I'll just get it, you get me, like, or I'll just you know, say you're able to formulate what someone is, you get me, like, you kind of understand or put together what someone is explaining, you're able to do that. But in this instance, I want to give it to you properly. That's why I want to make sure I'm explaining properly. That's why I want to just give you like a, you know what I mean, a blanket or just a generic meaning. But I will say is Kikiroti Jakba, which is Kikiroti, I guess Kikiroti Jakba means Kikiroti, you know what I mean, doing a thing. You get me? But again, Jakba is, guys in the comments, my Afro linguists, just, you know what I'm saying, like, drop that Afro lingo in the comments. Let people understand. For anybody that's asking, so my legions of followers, make sure that, you know, you give them the answer, okay? My administrators, Lori channel, I've been hiring you guys for the past since 2012. Do your job, eh? Me first sack anybody, be back. It says Biakisa. I believe people are gonna kill me for not knowing this. I know. Biakisa is like your, you know what I mean, Biakisa, like clothes, rough clothes, or you know what I mean. Something to do with, definitely, could be wrong though. My Afro linguists, drop that Afro lingo in the comments for them. But yeah, Biakisa is just saying something like that. That's like, you know, Biakisa, be rough clothes. You're saying again. I mean, I can Google this right now. I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just try to just get it off the dome. But I will drop it in the comments if anything. But yeah, Biakisa is just, that's what that is referring to, is like dirty clothes or something. Like I'm saying, like clothes are not clean. Get off.
Skip that line, ABCD, Toti Bo. She say pipe me up, pipe me.
ABCD, Toti Bo. So ABCD that they've heard to death. That's basically that one there. Simple.
Pipe me up, I'm not your plumber. Which one we say, you know if you trust person like me like that. Yeah, so tell me how was I to know? Which one we say, you know what God give me, baby, I'm never letting you.
Big Smoke, stop.
Okay, that was nice. Definitely, I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought. I like the whole thing. I'm gonna try to give an overall review right now instead of the end, because I might forget what I saw there. But what I do want to point out is, obviously, I like the quality of the video. I like that this is a feature and it's something you come together to do something not just obvious and generic basically and basic, but they've added some sort of, it reminds me of, you know, when Falls, the bad guy, my guy, when he done this track where like a wedding, and they were, was it wedding basically, and they were like, this is when I first ever heard Falls. I was like, yo, and it was with some other guy, and they were just going back to back. They were like in this type of environment where it was like, yeah, it was like a wedding, and they were whatever. People now don't know the track I'm talking about right now. You know, I'll probably put the video, you know what I'm saying, for you guys to see it somewhere basically. But that track I'm talking about, this one right here, yeah, that's is what this is reminding me of in terms of the ending there, and just like the, you know what I'm saying, it's very, it's not too serious, you get me? It's got humor with it. I love the fact that they added, you know, just simple stuff that we, like day-to-day stuff we use, or like the tech we use, you get me? So them putting the chat, you know what I'm saying, in the video was nice. You know, I love the sound. I love the sonics basically. I think it sounds nice, and the fact that they actually tried to sing as well. Which one we say, and that video, my boy. Let me just give you a quick tip. Okay, man, it's not every day we they shout. Every you're screaming at us. I saw one time on Twitter, someone was like, "Why is Davido screaming at us on one track he done?" It's the same thing. It's like you're screaming. You get me? It's cool for one or two. You get me? Like, is it? When I look into your eyes and I'm like, I'm touching your gaba, and he was like. I was like, what? Someone then tweeted, why is Davido shouting at us? It's like, it's funny, bro. It's funny, but you know, it's apart from that, they were definitely actually trying to sing, which was cool. You know, them trying to, you know, sing and show voice, show, you know what I'm saying, that vocals. You know what I'm saying, like vocalist, like I'm cotton shell now. So basically, you know, I like that about the video, and yeah, I liked several stuff about the video. I think it was really, you know, I liked that the innovation was there as well. So basically, what I've understood from that, he's saying, any fear, I'm gonna have to go back home. You know what I mean? Any fear or any doubts, basically, you could say. But he said fear in this specific, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's trying to portray here. Any fear, only more, any fear, I go, something. Any fear, I go, mulati. I didn't, any fear, I go. I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Guys, this is just me being honest. It doesn't make sense to me. Again, you know, Burna's someone that pretty sure he speaks Yorùbá, you know what I'm saying, a bit more, you know what I'm saying, his understanding of it is a bit more deeper than mine, but any fear I go, obviously I know that I have to go back home. I understand that I'm saying, but any fear I go, any fear I go, I have to go back to my home. Done. Cause my mommy won't want to let me. I don't want me person tell me say I'm too lazy. Oluwa bona of leleni. As I dey hustle like I dey buy your okun lazy. No go talk say me I'm too lazy. Anywhere I go mo lati pada sile mi. Cause my mommy won't want to let me. Cause my mommy, I think he said my mommy won't want to let me, which is my mama's home. So anywhere I go, I need to go back home because my mom is at home, obviously, because mom is carers. So that's what I got from that chorus there. There's a few stuff that I'll try to come back because, you know, there's gonna be probably chorus gonna be done again. So I'll see what. But this, I love this video. I remember first seeing, I'm like, this is amazing, bro. Just what he's doing. I love this, bro. You're not gonna believe waiting on how you're not gonna believe what's gonna happen. You get me? Like you don't know when the Bedu gonna catch you. Bedu is just I can't explain Bedu, but from what you have to just kind of guess what somebody's saying there. So Bedu, I guess, is just when the feeling. You get me? Like You get me? When the feeling on catch, you don't know when the feeling's gonna get you or catch you. You know what I'm saying? Like intertwine into your bloodstream. You don't know when it's gonna do that. So that's what he's saying there, Bedu. But I don't. That's not what Bedu is. You get me? So guys, drop that Afro lingo in the comments. Let people know what Bedu means. You get me? But it's essentially that. You get me? That is it. Don't come at me, please. If you do, I will break your teeth. Bonjo means dancing. Bonjo, they're dancing. Yeah. I really don't understand what he's saying. Not that I don't understand what he's saying. It's just it's not easy to catch. I'm gonna try to stop and start this for you because I want you to try to get. You know what I mean? Because I can somewhat get an idea of what he's saying. That's obvious. I've explained this. I don't want no person to miss it, me too lazy. So again, I understand what you're saying, but it's hard to always, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it by word for word. It's you know, word for word what he's saying, but he's saying something I don't want. Hold on. I don't want no person to miss. Something like I don't want someone tell me. Is it? I don't want a person to say. I think he said I'm too lazy, which is I don't want someone to tell me I'm too lazy. Or again, he could have said, because it wasn't actually clear what he said. I don't know if he said I or me. You get me? It wasn't clear in the vocal there, but it could mean I don't want a person tell me they're too lazy, or I don't want a person tell me I'm too lazy. Is what I got from there. Yeah. So he said Oluwabona of Lily. So Lily, I can only assume is a place, right? Because he's saying Oluwabona of. I'm saying it's like me saying Saint of London. Oluwabona of. But he said Lily. So I don't know if that's a place. Again, guys, I was not born in Nigeria, so I don't know this place is too tough. I know a few states and cities and whatever, but a lot of them I don't know. You get me? Villages, obviously, I wouldn't know. Or, you know what I'm saying? When they say this, you know what I'm saying, this place is something in this state. There was that stuff I don't understand. When they do it in America, where they say, oh, you know, you got I don't know, if I'm not mistaken, Tulsa is in Oklahoma. This is America, right? I don't understand what you're telling me. Tulsa is in Oklahoma. What are you talking about? You get me? But I guess it's the same as when they say, exactly, not even when they say it's in Peckham is in London. Right? Yeah, it must be. Peckham is in London. So when they say stuff like, oh, Tulsa is in Oklahoma, sometimes I get confused, but I need to understand that they're describing it just how we will say, oh, Peckham is, you know what I'm saying, or South East London, whatever, but Peckham is in London, basically. So that's what Lillian is. It must be what Tulsa is to Oklahoma, or it must be what Peckham is to London. So Lillian must be something to, you get me, Lagos. See, I don't know, as I did hustle, so that's pretty obvious. As I did hustle, as I hustle, I and then he said something I don't understand what he just said there, so sorry. Me are too lazy. I thought you were saying my lover, but you can't. It doesn't. I don't think it's that. That would scare the hell out of me, bro. Bishop Records. Alright, cool. I just have to make this quick and snappy. Which video do I pick as my favorites? Drum roll, please. Burna Boy, wonderful. It was pretty straightforward for me. I'll be very honest. I don't want to try to act and be like, oh, it was a toss up. It was very close. It wasn't close, bro. I liked the Mayorkun and Davido track. I mean, I actually did. That's the first time I just heard it and I actually liked it. And I was surprised how much I did like it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just surprised. I'm gonna lie to you, I was surprised. I like that track. I like the, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like the, innovation of, how they're using, text messages and all that for, for that jazz there. The fact that they were trying to sing as well, the humor, of the video. It wasn't like just a typical, you know what I'm saying? You know what Afrobeats can be like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't typical like that, but they added that type of, element to it. So I liked it a lot, you get me? But again, I have to compare, I guess, the lyrics and so forth. The lyrics were cool. It's not like, I'm not going to say the lyrics in this one were way better, but I think for me it's just impact and meaning, you get me? So the stuff Burna was saying in this as well, the stuff that I was able to gather, you get me, was I think it was more impactful, you get me? I think it was more impactful. I wouldn't say it was, way better lyrically than, the stuff that Mayorkun and Davido was saying, but I have to be honest with myself. This track, I like it better. What I like about this Burna Boy video the most was it just felt like there was meaning behind it. It felt like it was empowering. This is something that I'm always, trying to. This is something I'm always advocating for, is just the forward movement of the Afro scene, Africa in general, as a Africa in general as a continent. And this video that Burna delivered was just refreshing, you get me? It was talking to, I guess, culture and what stuff that people may, when I was younger, obviously, basically, being young, sometimes people would try to insult you stuff when they see stuff like this, be like, oh, they're acting uncivilized, whatever. No, it's not. This is not uncivilized. I'm saying that everybody has history, you get me? Everyone has traditions. There's maybe traditions that a person like myself, has slowly drifted away from, being someone that was born in Europe, and UK specifically. Hence why I do identify myself as Afro-European, just naturally, being someone that's got African heritage, but was born in Europe, basically. So that's why I have in the past not always been proud or appreciative, let's just say, of my Afro heritage and the traditions that have been that have been set. But now it's, you just get older, you're like, it doesn't have for me to be older, you get me? People like my sister who's younger, she's in her teens, they're proud right now, you get me? So they're gonna look at that and be like, yeah, I can show this to my friends and not feel any sort of way. Like, people are starting to, of all ages, is trying to open their eyes and see what Africa, is about, and how it's not, you don't look down on them and think that, oh, this is like caveman like type behavior. It's not at all. This is us, you know what I mean? You don't say the same things when you see maybe people, or you know what I'm saying, in Asia, like specifically in China, when they do certain stuff. You don't really do that to them as much. Like you don't shove the stick of uncivilization down their throat so hard when they're doing stuff of their traditions. But when it's Africa, it's good. And this is obviously, a lot of this is to do with the story that's been told, and you know, the people hearing about slavery and just believing that, oh, it was just black people that was basically slaves. It's taken into consideration that there was other nations around the world that were enslaving other races, or you know, other nationalities basically. So that happened as well, you know. So it wasn't just about our one was the most known, you know, and in some areas I thought was the most sensationalized by certain people to just try to shame and, you know, embarrass us, and you know, or make us feel embarrassed or whatever. Hence why it was blown, you know, up so much to the point that now it's backfiring, because it's like, wow, so they were enslaved that so much that people are now waking up and being like, raw, they went through a lot. It's not now just, oh, you were so uncivilized that you were just animals. No, it's like they treated us like that. Not because they were so uncivilized. No, it's because you were that bad. This is, you know, I'm saying, there's two ends of a spectrum here. It's not because they were so this and they couldn't do this, and you know, they were so, I don't know, stupid or dumb, or you know, illiterate. No, bro, it's because you were that bad. You treated people that we have the capabilities to be able to, you know, to have just a form of respect, something we're still fighting with this day. Let's not lie. You get me? Just equality, I should say. So I think when you, as you can see how I've completely just elaborated on that Burna Boy video. That's why it was a no-brainer for me to pick the Burna Boy video, because of what it's represented for me. You know what I mean? Now I'm not saying that Mayorkun Davido video didn't do that, and it's not you know, it's not contributing towards the conversation of pushing Afro forward. Of course it is. Of course it is. But this one is just a lot more. It's a lot more unapologetic. You know what I mean? And I love that, you know, what he was saying. And if you go lati pada sile mi, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's powerful. You get any fear, doubts, whatever, I have to go back home. You get me? Because why? Because my mommy, I believe what he said. But just saying in English, he said, because my mom is at home. So you need to go back to the source. I need to go back home. You know what I'm saying? My parents are. My mom, he said, but parents in general, need to go back there. You get me? And you know, gain strength, you know, rebuild. You get me? That's just what I love. I loved about it, you know. Again, I love the lyrics. I love the innovate. It was innovative in itself, in terms of just what he was doing, you know, what the people were, you mean, the outfits they wore, you know, the fact that he done it in, you know, it was clearly, you know, he done it in like it looked like a village type, or well, it's the forest there basically in Africa. Had the gorilla there, massive gorilla. You know, please, Burna Boy, explain what that was about. I can't decipher it right now, but you know, I like that element there. You know, you wanna insult us, cool. Insult us now when we're doing it in music, because they used to insult us when we didn't have anything. We didn't have a vice that allowed us to express ourselves. We didn't have that. You get me? They were just judging us just from history books. Now it's like, alright, cool, judge me while I'm doing something that you're enjoying. It's something that will like mess with your mental. It's like, wait, hold on, I'm enjoying this, but I'm kind of judging them, like, what the hell? Like, you got gorillas in there, they got people acting like old-time warriors or whatever, acting like cavemen basically. But regardless of that, I'm enjoying it, I'm dancing to it. You know what I mean? I love it. It's a bit of a mind twister. It makes you really think, what is this? That's why I like it, you get me? But like I said, I've described all the stuff I liked, but I don't want you to think I'm just completely just ignoring the Mayorkun Davido video. I reviewed it, I just told you I liked that track. I liked the video, I liked the innovation on it, I liked the fact that you added the whole element of socials and text and all that stuff there, and the humour. I loved that stuff, I loved it, you know. But this one was just a no-brainer, you know. I think that Burna Boy video is one that is one for the ages, and I love the track itself, the sound of it, sonically. I like both of them, but I think he just had more musicality, you get me. He was really, you know what I'm saying, he had like almost like a chant, like chants from, almost like a choir chant, but this was more of chants of, you know, African chants basically. So the whole thing was just fire to me, you get me. But both, I loved it all in all. But since it's a versus, I have to say, Burna Boy, you win. Guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Obviously, it's been been talking for long. You know what I'm saying? I extended that one, didn't have to. But go check out those videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Support Afro music. Please support Afro music. I wouldn't say please, like, you enjoy it, so just support what you like. That's it. You get me? But I'm out, and on to the next one. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot more Afro, you know, Afro reaction videos, and so don't think I'm gonna be doing this from now on. I'm gonna be doing different ones. So check them out, and peace. Signing out. Yeah, I see you on the other side. You know, I'm back with another one. Oh, it's ending me. Needs to come on there again.